video will be a double feature, as we will be going over both Kaveh and Alhaithem's designs. Kaveh and Alhaithem have been both designed as a set. One can exist without the other, but you can put them together to make two halves of a whole. Kaveh and Alhaithem together have been designed around their ideals and how they contrast but also mirror each other. At its core, Alhaithem represents knowledge while Kaveh represents wisdom. Funnily enough, with those principles in mind, you would expect them to act the complete opposite. Kaveh is emotionally driven, while Alhaithem is logically driven. Alhaithem's goals, while self-serving, means that he doesn't necessarily care how people think about him. His wardrobe and color palette are very understated, as to not draw attention to himself. Small details like the cape riding off his shoulder and his bunched up belt that creates asymmetry gives the impression that he doesn't dress to impress people, and only dresses for a specific function in mind. Kaveh is the complete opposite. Kaveh cares a lot about how he's seen by others. He's weighed down by the expectations others have of him as being a renowned architect, so he decides to dress the part. His colors are bold and intentional, and his outfit is put together and neat. The shape of the top of his cape draws your eyes to his face. In fact, a good chunk of his shape language draws your eyes to his face, as a way to put himself in his own desired picture frame. But there is a big indicator that he's not actually who he seems, and that's his hair that looks good in the front and a mess in the back. So with knowing this, how do they complete each other? In many ways, actually. Both of their capes have the silhouette of wings to coincide with their constellations, but to also illustrate their ambitions. Alhaithem's wings are open, not because he reaches for new heights, but because he's constantly going to the next thing. He's constantly moving forward. Meanwhile, Kaveh's wings might look folded, but they're not. They're weighed down, to illustrate that Kaveh wants to fly higher, but can't. Their colors also complement each other, hammering home how they're supposed to be each other's other half. It's also the small details. Alhaithem's collar is more open, while Kaveh's collar is more closed. All the while Alhaithem's shirt is more closed, while Kaveh's shirt is more open, their hair completes each other, as well as their belts. They are what each other lacks when it comes to their own ideologies, but it also illustrates that they can't have one without the other. You can't use knowledge without wisdom, but you can't fuel wisdom without knowledge. There's probably so many other details I haven't covered in this video, so if you notice any, let me know. And of course, at some point I want to do individual character design analysis of these two, if you guys are interested, of course.